Hi, good day, good night, good evening, depending on what time you happen to be watching this. Welcome to another episode of House of Stars. I am your girl Starre, and today, as you can see from the title, I am doing a reading on Cardi B and Offset. You're probably wondering where I'm at because obviously the background looks a little bit different, but I'm actually in Windsor still. Just came out to see a friend with my son. We usually come and see her for like a weekend or sometimes even come for a week. So far, we've been here for like a few days or so. So it's a nice little getaway considering the circumstances of COVID and us not being able to travel and things like that. So I want to jump on here because, of course, I just got reports that Cardi B had filed for divorce from Offset, which I'm actually not surprised by that. And a lot of us are not surprised just because I guess we have this thing when it comes to Hollywood relationships where we believe like they usually have like a short timeline and stuff like that. So if you hear anything in the background, it's because I'm outside in the front, so don't mind that. But so let's just get into it. First things first, if you want to get a private reading for me with me, it is you can always get all my links. They're actually in the description box. And actually, I did do a reading on Cardi B and Offset. I believe this was 2 years ago. It's either 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. But I'm going to link that in the description box as well, just to see if there's any comparisons as to if any of those things have come to pass. You can watch my previous video I did on them a couple years ago. So let's get into it. So I don't have the information for Cardi B. I know she's a Libra, and I believe Offset is a Sagittarius. So obviously we've had numerous reports or seen numerous reports in the past that Offset hasn't exactly been faithful. But let's just get into, I'm going to tap into Cardi B and see exactly what the issue is in the marriage and why she's now deciding to file for divorce. There's these little kids right here watching me record my video. Okay, so first thing I see about her is like he doesn't act like a husband. That's the first thing I heard is he doesn't act like a husband. I'm not just talking about the infidelity stuff. Like I feel like it's like even with her when it comes to certain things that she does, whether it be events or things that have to do with the kids, like even though he's there, it's like he's not exactly present. It just feels like what they have or the marriage that they have is like a title. It's like there's not enough intimacy. And when I say intimacy, I'm not talking like sexual intercourse or anything like that. Oh, there's kids right here. But talking about intimacy in the marriage. She doesn't feel like what they have is a marriage. I get the sense that for her is like, one thing I've always liked about Cardi B is that she always wants to stay true to being real, regardless of her success or her celebrity status. She wants to always stay true to, you know, the life that she had with him. And I think that when it came to Offset, it was like he loved the idea of being married, and that was something that he wanted. But I don't think that he is exactly as mature as he needs to be in order to have a successful marriage with her. Because essentially, I feel like it's like he still has a lot of growing up to do and a lot of understanding of what it means to actually have a home. I don't know why I'm picking up on a child though. So I don't know if she's pregnant or there was a pregnancy that was in the midst, but I don't know why I pick up something about a second child or a child. Okay, so I don't know if it's her or if there's somebody else that's claiming they're pregnant, but I pick up a baby. Don't be surprised if probably she even comes out and says that she was pregnant or she's gotten pregnant, because I don't know why I get that energy. I'm like just literally seeing like a stomach. I also get the sense too, like, I don't know why I hear late nights. I just hear late nights, being out late night, like not coming home. Like I feel like there's problems with not coming home. Like there's been issues of like maybe he hasn't come home for a couple of days or things like that. She really tried hard with this marriage, because I feel like she's been probably wanting to come out of this marriage now for like at least a year and some. But I feel like she's been trying really hard just because she didn't want to break up the family, not just the child that she has with him, but even like the stepchildren and everything. She wanted to be able to provide her kid and those kids like some kind of form of a two-parent home or some kind of something that they can fall back on. And I feel like that's what she was holding on to for. And even him, I think that he was trying his best too, but at the same time, it's just like bad habits die hard. You know what I mean? I do get the sense though that he's gonna try hard to, even when she's filed for divorce, I feel like he's still gonna try to repair the marriage in some way. Because I don't think that he's ready to have a divorce from her. It's funny because I feel like when she does actually complete this and really decide to leave him, he's gonna regret it big time. Like, don't be surprised if you see like him go through like a little bit of a depression in Hollywood, like seeing him looking different or maybe dressed different. He's gonna have a hard time with this. And it's not even the money. It's not even like the divorce or nothing. Because I don't think she's gonna take him for much. But I feel like it's like he's gonna look at himself like a failure. Because it's like, realistically, this is a man with 4 children. One of the women that he decided to marry. And I think that he took some pride in enjoying that where he was like, you know, at least I'm with one of my kids' mother, and I made one of my kids' mother on this woman. But for some reason, I feel like he's gonna have a hard time. He's gonna look at himself like a failure. Like, I heard sacrifices. I literally heard, like, it's you know when you have something and it's like it's so secure and you always feel like you're never gonna lose it, and then once you don't have it, you realize you ain't got shit at all. Like, I feel like that's the energy I get. It's like he's gonna start to look at some of his relationships or friendships or even business partners and realize, like, I sacrificed so much for y'all, and I thought I was doing it in the name of my family, but when essentially I wasn't even doing it for my family, I was doing it for y'all to make sure you guys were good. Like, you know what I mean? And now look at me, like, I ain't got shit. I do get the sense that, I don't know why I see a light-skinned girl, some young light-skinned girl. I don't know, somebody's gonna pop up that he's been messing with, but I feel like he's been messing with her for on and off for years. She's not new. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he was messing with, he's been messing with this girl before him and CARDI. But that something about that with this light-skinned girl is gonna surface as well. I don't know why I'm getting that as well. And she's young though. She's a young chick. She's young, but they're pretty young too. But like, cause I'm in my mid-30s, so anyone in their 20s or like whatever, I'm like, yo, young. But I just feel like a young energy, like very immature. But it's weird because whoever this girl is like, even though she messed with him, I don't feel like she really want him. It's like, it's more like the status, the money. Like she won't put up or put in what CARDI does. I think that CARDI's gonna be alone for a while. She's gonna take some time before she settles with somebody. But to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that guy that she was holding down in jail, he may come back in the midst in some way. Because if I see her with anybody, I think she's gonna probably try to. She may talk to somebody that has a little bit of status, but I think mainly she's gonna start messing with niggas that are not in the limelight, like real life people. You know what I mean? That's the energy that I'm getting. But yeah, I don't feel like this is going to be like an easy divorce. I feel like there's going to be a lot of like stories and things that are going to come out of it. I don't know why I see her sitting down and having an interview though. She may talk on it. She may also talk about it in her music as well. There's some things that I feel like in that marriage that has taken place that obviously people don't know, but people would actually be really surprised. I don't know why I heard a baby again. Like, I'm wondering if she had a miscarriage or something. Because there's some kind of resentment with a baby. Like, either you had a miscarriage and he wasn't there, like he didn't stand up the way he should have, or like there's somebody outside there that has a baby. Like, it's something. But there's some resentment around the energy of baby. But I do feel like they're going to be amicable about when it comes to her seeing her dad and all that stuff. But I also get a move too. I feel like Cardi B, she might move back to New York, or maybe she'll move to the West Coast, but she's gonna leave where she is now. And I think if I'm not mistaken, they're living in Atlanta, but I feel like she's gonna move out of state, because I get that. Like, she's not gonna stay where she is right now. But she has a lot of support around her family and things like that, people that are really holding her down. But I'm just saying, like, just to be careful that it doesn't get violent, because I don't know why I feel like there's gonna be, like, in the midst of all this, like, there's a chance that it could be violent. So yeah, that's what I do see around that marriage and what's to come for Cardi B and Offset. If you have any more questions or concerns regarding this topic, please leave a comment in the description box. I usually comment what I see psychically in the comment box and things like that. And of course, if you want to get a psychic reading, me a private reading, you can always hit me up on my handles. And if you are interested in any spiritual products, soaps, washes, candles, hit up my website, House of Starres at houseofstarres.com. So I do want to thank you so much for your time and rocking with me, and also, adjusting to the new environment in Windsor, because I'm not home right now. May God bless you and the angels protect you. Good night.